This video is going to show you how to create a Cerego set that has text and an animated GIF in it. First you have to log into Cerego, and here I'm logged in under Def Right so that I can create a new set that we can share here. The first step is I click on this button that says Create a New Set. And here I put in a title. I'm going to title it Junk because I'm going to delete it later on. Click Save and Continue. I will choose the category Languages for the content category. Down here I will select American Sign Language, and I'll leave the native language here as English. I press Save and Continue. Now here it allows you to add an icon. You don't have to, it is an optional thing, but if you have one ready to go, you can upload the image. I'm going to go ahead and upload this image that I have prepared ahead of time. And that is the image then that's going to be shown on this particular set. Now I have the shell for my set, but I don't have any items in it. You can see that there aren't any items down here. So the first thing I need to do is I need to be able to create an item. The easiest way to do that is we just click on this template over here. Now there are a lot of different templates that you can use here, but the simplest for the types of basic flashcards that we're designing, it's best to use this template, Associations. So we click on that, and then here we have our screen. Over here is the anchor, and over here is the association. Now, what do I have to do to get this ready to go? Well, I either have to have text or an image over here. I have to have one or the other or both, or else this won't work. And then over here, again, I need to have an image or some text, and then I will also add a label. And all this label does is it tells Cerego what type of association this is over here. Now what I need is I need an image over here of a vocabulary word, and I need the associated text that goes along with it. So I'm going to go and I'm going to find my video here first. I'm here on ASL 111 online here on YouTube, and I'm going to choose this video right here. This is the one that I want to get the animated GIF going for. I've got the video already created, and what I want to do is I'm going to use this video in a couple different ways. So I'm going to leave this tab here on this video, and I'm going to take this URL, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to open up another tab, I'm going to paste it. Now I've got two tabs up here with videos. This second tab, I'm going to go right before the Y in YouTube up here in the URL, and I'm going to type in the three letters GIF. So it will say gifyoutube.com, and then it'll have the name of the video after that. Once I have that, and again, the GIF comes after the dot, so it goes www.gifyoutube.com, and then whatever the name of the video is after that. Now I'm going to hit enter. This takes me out to a site where I can create animated GIFs of any YouTube video that I want. So here I'm going to set a time to start and time to stop. At this point, you see that it's looping, and I could create a video that is this length if I want, but the longer the video, the larger the file size. So what I want to do is I want to take out all the parts that I really don't need. And here at the very beginning, it looks like I've got a second or so of time where you're just setting up the video. So I'm just going to increase that to 2, and we'll see what happens now. Got to take this down now so that the duration of it is shorter. Yeah, that isn't going to work. It's too far ahead, so I'm going to do a 1.5. It'll take decimals here if you just put a 0.5. That kind of allows you to refine the times that you have on the videos. Now I like that beginning spot, and I kind of like the end spot. I'm just going to bump it up just one more. There, that's perfect. Now, one thing that I found is that when I create a GIF, it'll cut off a little bit on the end. And so sometimes I'll just add just one more. I'll get it exactly where I want it, and then I'll just add one more here on the end. Now I'm going to click on this button here that says Create GIF. Now again, you'll see if I go clear to the end, then you'll see all of the other videos pop up like you saw there. But what we're doing here is we're just we're making sure that we stop the video before it hits that end point. Okay, I'm going to create this, and this is going to take just a few seconds. Goes through. And now what I have here is an invitation to start doing a bunch of stuff which I really don't want to do. And then here I have the animated GIF. This is really what I want. Delete that there so that we can see it. And I check to make sure that I've got the timing on it right. In this case, yes, I do. I've got the timing on it. Now I've got 3 different things that I can choose from over here. I can copy this. I can copy this file here, or I can get the embed code. Now what I want to do is I want to take this file right here. So I just highlight that, and then I copy it, and then I open up another tab. And then inside that, I paste that URL. And you can see that this is just taking me out to a website, and then they've got the name for that animated GIF right there. So I hit enter, and all I see now on this page is that animated GIF file. Now at this point, I want a copy of this. So I right click it, and then I save the image as. And then here, this is where I put in the image name. Now, I want to make sure that this name is the name that you had for it. Well, I guess I got to cancel that for a second. I want to make sure that this name is the one that you have for it here, which is clouds. So when I save this, I want to make sure clouds is the file name. So it'll be clouds.gif. And I'm going to save it to my desktop. And you'll see over here now I've got the whole thing saved on my computer now. Now at this point I can go over here back to Cerego, and I can upload that image. So I select clouds, I select the open button, and it takes it a while to upload, and you need to be patient. You need to just let it go for as long as it's going to go. In the meantime, over here I'm going to type in the word clouds, and for the label I'm going to type meaning. Now again, I'm waiting for this to finish uploading. And you have to be patient because you think, oh, something's frozen up, but it hasn't. But if you click on that build association before this video shows up, it won't appear. I've tried it, and so there's no real way to shorten it. You just wait until you see this. Now, one of the things that we would do is we would also put the def right symbol down here. So this is where we would put that. Now I have the basic things that I need here. I've got the sign, I'd have the def right symbol, that goes here. I put the meaning of the sign over here, and then I say meaning down here in the label. Now if I have 5 or more of these items and all of them say meaning down there with the label, what happens is that Cerego says, okay, in this def-right set, we've got a lot of them that have this label meaning, and I can randomize all of these other words and these images so that I can test the students to see whether or not they know it. We used meaning in all of the labels, except for maybe the numbers. But we used, no, I think we did even there. So meaning is the label that we use. Now I'm ready to go, and so I go down here in the right-hand corner and I click on Build Association. And now I see, okay, I've got it here, I've got it here. Now, down here you'll see that it's on default, present new content as default. We actually need it to go down here for notes first, but if you click on that, nothing happens. That's because we haven't added a note yet. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on this Add Notes link. Once I get here, the first thing I need to do is I need to add the text. And what I would typically do is I would type in the word first, and then after that I would type in the def-right symbol, which I don't know what it is for clouds. I could go and find it, but you get the point. Then I click on Save. Now that gives me a little bit of text up at the very top so that the students can see, oh, the word is clouds and this is the def-right symbol for it. Now we also want to embed the video. So we click on Embed. And this says add a URL or embed tag. What I do is I go back up here to this original video that I've got out here on YouTube, and I click on this link, or this link down here that says share, and that takes me down here to where I have 3 different options. I can share it, I can embed it, I can email it. I'm going to click embed because that's what I want. I want this to show up inside of this. I want it to just show up right here. So I click on embed, and then I copy that, and then I click save down there. So I pasted it in there, and now you see the embed code works. I can see the video here. I can play the whole thing. Okay, I'm done. I've got the text item, I've got the video. Now I click finish. Now you'll see it's changed to edit notes, and now I can click on this button here. And what this means is that when the students see this for the very first time, what they're going to see is this page, and then after that they will see, I'm going to click on the exit and I'll show you. Okay, they're going to have this card right here. This is the card that they're going to see. I can create a lot more of those, but that's basically it. That's how you create one item in a def-right set, or in a Cerego set. And you'll see here that now we've got this, and we need to make sure that the students can now view it. I click on private groups over here. We would need more regularly, but now I've got this here, and I click on home and then manage groups. Over here are all of the groups that we're working with. Now what I can do is I can click here for this fall semester group, and I say, yeah, I want to add a set. So I click the plus, and then I search here and I just type in junk. Then I select it. That lets me know, okay, here's the set, and then I have to save it. And now I've got it saved here. You see down here at the bottom that that is now available to all of the members of this group. but it doesn't have a goal set for it just yet. So I click on that, I highlight that, and then I have to scroll back up so that I can select Assign Goal. And it says here there's no assigned goal yet, that's right, and so I mouse over it and I decide, okay, what do I want? Do I want a level 1, level 2, level 3? This one I want it in, we're just going to say level 1. Most of them will be in level 3. So now I've got the level 1 set as the goal, and I click Save. And then if you scroll down, you'll see, oh, okay, I've got this right here. This goal is saved. Now all the members of the group will have access to that. Now I click on Create here, and you'll see that this Cerego set is right here. It lists them in the order that they are created. That's why when you scroll down through here, you see the very first ones that we created are down here at the bottom, which makes sense. Now, if I ever want to go back and edit the set, I just click on Edit Set. It takes me in here. I can add more cards. If I click on Edit Details, I can change the name of it, change any of that other information that we did at the beginning. I can delete the image and put in a new image if I want. And if I ever wonder, well, what's been going on with the history of this, I can click on Revision History and it'll show me everything that's been going on. Now, at this point, I want to delete this set because I go, yeah, it's junk. I don't want it. I want to create something else. I want to create something new. If I mouse over this and then I scroll down or move down to where it says delete this set, you say this cannot be undone. I go, yeah, okay, I'm going to delete the set, and then it'll give me a little warning pop-up window here. Am I sure? Yes. And now it's gone. Now, if I go back to home and I go to manage the groups and I click on that semester, if I scroll down, you'll see that this junk thing is still there. What I need to do then is I need to select it and then click on this trash. Yes, I do want to remove this content. So I click that and now it's gone. So now the students won't be confused when they see junk out there on the screen. And that is how you create an item in a Cerego set. Again, what you need is first the Cerego set. You create that new. You need a video. Once you get the video, you take the video URL, you put the GIF in front of it, and then you go through that process to eventually come up with your animated GIF. You copy this, you paste it up in here, and then from here you save the image and you save it with the name for that particular sign. Okay, that is it.